Oh, oh, you know it. You know it. You know it.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Now this is one of the episodes that I couldn't wait to do. I was ready to record last night.
Right, right. Let's just roll right into
You know what I'm
it.
saying? We didn't need to review the game, film, or nothing. Just
None of that.
oh man, we are the Dallas Duo. I am one half of the Dallas Duo. I am D Hill. Who do I have with me?
Man, this your boy D White, man. Thank y'all for joining us, man. Let's talk about this 40 burgers we dropped on cats, man.
You know.
With the pickle on the side, extra mustard and ketchup.
Oh man, I mean, first off, shout out to the 3 Man Weave for letting us utilize the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I know the last couple episodes I said we were gonna switch to Thursdays. That was in conjunction of I think the 3 Man we was planning on switching their recording date, but
Mhm.
they stayed on Thursdays. So that means that we'll be recording on Mondays going forward with the Dallas Duo each week. You know, recapping the game and previewing the next week game. So make sure that you are here every week. If you are a Cowboy fan or you just a Cowboy hater, you can pull up as well. We're just gonna ignore you, but
Right, definitely.
yeah. So that is the schedule. So we should be here for the foreseeable future. Any changes, we'll let you know on the social medias. Um, so like I said, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we are here.
Yes, sir.
And let's get right to it. I mean, coming up, we didn't get a chance to record last week. You know,
Right.
we had some
Yeah.
issues, some
The
scheduling issues.
storms came through the East Coast, man.
Yeah.
Knocked power out everywhere, bro.
So we couldn't. So going into the game, were you nervous?
Actually, I'm on nervous. I'm wanting to text you to tell you, man. I felt like I ain't had no, I'm on nervous. I'm on jittery. And like I feel like I was ready to see, because we didn't see our ones at all preseason. So I was just excited. I was more excited than anything. I just want to see what this new offense looked like. I want to see the defense continue on the trajectory they were on. I was more excited, just seeing because this basically like this is the first time we got to see them all season. So I was just ready to see what the ones look like on both sides of the ball.
I was more so. I was a little nervous to a certain extent because I didn't know. I wanted the offense just to, I knew they was going to be a little shaky, a little rusty,
Right,
not
right, right,
having any preseason games in any belt. So I was already in the mindset. Okay, cool. I'll give them a half to get it together.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's especially based off watching the games earlier that day, seeing how other teams were interacting in the rain. I'm like,
Right.
okay, it's raining. Okay, let's see how we gonna really. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
give us some grace. Now
Right.
I had no worries that we weren't, that we were gonna lose the game. I always
Right.
thought we were gonna win the game. Right?
Exactly.
And then
We've been texting. We've been saying it. Just run a game plan.
I had absolute faith in the game plan. Didn't even know what
Right.
the game plan was,
Right.
but I had absolute faith. I'm like, okay, let's just get to the game. And once
Hmm.
we got to the game, um, once we got to the game, it was more so they start. I mean, they was gashing us on the run.
Right.
Just I mean, it was like, what are we gonna do? How is this gonna play out?
Hmm. Like
But
same old problems. Same
you
old
know,
problems.
I'm
What
like,
might be at? Like
yeah,
what we doing? What a
what we
spy?
doing?
What a QB spy at?
We was letting Daniel Jones just run. I mean,
Right.
Saquon gashes up the middle, and it was like, what are we really doing? But it's now that we have the game to play out, more so a rope a dope tactic
Right.
because
And
it's
you got
in.
that right. And like it's the first drive of the season at their
Mhm.
home opener, so you already know you're gonna take a punch. I mean, you're gonna take their best punch open. But it's the script. It's the scripted series, so you gonna give them some yards most times.
And it's funny because I got
And
VK.
then my man, yes,
He,
sir.
he gonna like this reference, but it's kind of a Madden reference. I'm gonna say that a couple times tonight too. Just get prepared. But most of the time in Madden, when you play somebody new, sometimes they come out guns a blazing, all their best plays is try to
Right,
show you that, oh yeah, I'm here, you ain't ready for this. And then
right.
sometimes you take a laid back approach, like, okay, let's see how he about to play the game. Is he gonna try to be a run heavy game, or he gonna try to pass
Hmm.
me to death? We try to see, because most video game players, they ain't really that intricate when it comes to
Right,
what they really
right.
gonna do. It's a video game.
Yeah, they got a couple. They got a couple plays. They say bread and butter. They gonna go back and forth. Right.
And they're gonna go into it. But it seemed like on that first draft, that drive, it was like, to see how they're gonna play us, to see what they're gonna do,
Mhm.
to see what they're gonna do. And they really didn't deviate from. I mean, they got away from the run because they had to, but they
Right.
a lot of the pass plays and a lot of the the bootlegs and stuff they were trying to do, they tried to continue to do that. And it was like, well, yeah, we've been prepared for that. We was ready
Right.
to see that. Once y'all showed
Right.
your hand,
Hmm.
it's time for you to adjust. So I was good with that. Let's stay on the offensive side of the ball. How did you feel that the offense looked?
Like I said, the offense looked a little the pass game in the weather. I know was a factor to it too. Like we got the ball out quick, the timing, the drops was kind of you know what I'm saying, like we look a little disjointed. It look like we haven't played together in the preseason. We look like this was our first time coming together. So the second series, every series we look better. The first series we could tell that we haven't been together, playing against ones. Second series looked like they were getting it together. By the third or fourth series, it looked like we was getting some stuff together. But it's still, when the monsoon is coming, it's still hard to that passing game down like that. You can only do but so much when the wind blowing that and the rain is coming down like that. But I think we got better every drive. Personally, we look more efficient. We was running plays we haven't seen us run in years. Successful screenplay. Oh, you texted me like, yo, a pick.
Pick
What?
routes. Like,
Right. That's what the Patriots do. Like we run the pick routes now. Like I mean, it was just good to see something new, man. It was refreshing, and it looked
it,
like we had a game plan on offense. We weren't just out there running a set of plays. It was purposely setting up the next play.
and I'm glad that you said what you said. I think it looked efficient. It was
Mm,
efficient. It was like, okay, cool. We went and got a block, took that to the crib. We immediately scored. We got like we're up,
right.
and the momentum immediately changed. So it got to the point. It was like, okay, keep it steady, keep it
Right.
steady. It kind of and once again, if you go back and listen to McCarthy, what he said, he wanted to play off his defense.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
so it seemed like he was trying to run some plays, efficient plays, just to move the chains, keep it going,
Hmm.
keep the defense fresh.
Right. Right. No, we ain't trying to do that three and out. I don't think we had a three and out.
I don't think so either. I
Yeah.
think when it came, I think that's a beauty of it. We might have had 1-3 or third down that we didn't get, but I
Right.
remember the fact that it came to third down. Like, okay, what we gonna do? And then boom,
Hmm.
we seen the pick route, big play to CD. CD
Right.
CD slipped initially.
Yeah. He did. He
Like I
did.
said, it could have been a
Mhm.
bigger play if he
Right.
didn't slip off the initial route. I mean, that just had to just throw it. We've been begging for pick routes since I met you, D.
Right. Right. For decades now.
You
For
know what
too
I'm saying?
long. For decades.
Since I met you, we
Right.
have been begging for pick routes since then. And that if people don't know, that is a long time since I met you.
Been a long time, brother.
So we are not exaggerating when it comes to seeing that. So seeing that off rip was a blessing right there. I'm like,
Right.
okay, cool. That's just one.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Like you said, we ain't even go into our bag when it comes to it.
Right.
Now, more so we'll get to it when we go to when we do our good bag and the ugly. I'll go more in depth on what I really want to. But from the offense that I've seen, Dak had command. You didn't
Hmm.
you didn't see not one throw that said, "Oh, he trying to throw it in harm's way." It wasn't
Right.
nobody. The drops they dropped it right there, and
Exactly.
it didn't
It
pop up
ain't
in the
tipped it
screen.
up.
It was like I said, it was just such an efficient offense. Like it was a blessing just to see how that game was just flowing.
Right. It
Now,
was like it was refreshing to see
that,
something to build on, something to build on. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, because the offense, all they had to do, and let's be honest, all they had to do was just don't mess this up.
Right. Don't mess up the church's money. That's all they had to do. Don't mess the money up. Because I said the defense, special teams came up and got us a nice little lead. All we had to do was keep the ball moving, keep it, keep putting field goals was good. At that point we can get a field goal here. We want touchdowns. We want to see the offense get better, but
Of
at that
course,
point in the game, we take a field goal. Plus, we want the kicker need work anyway. So it was good to see the kicker get work. After he missed the first extra point, he
yeah.
was spot on the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So and it kind of reminded me of Dan Bailey. You remember he missed his first kick was an extra point in San Francisco game,
Mm-hmm.
and he came back and he hit a game winner and won it for us. But then he took off for 4 or 5 years, was one of the best kickers in the league after that. So hopefully Aubrey's on that same trajectory.
Yeah, because like I said, Graham Gano, he had a shank that was so bad,
Ooh, that was
but
bad.
he's not since he's been with the Giants, he hasn't been that bad of a kicker. So
Yeah,
seeing that,
it had to be the surface, bro. It couldn't be like he slipped when he planted his leg or something.
yeah,
Cause that was terrible miss.
it had to be weather related. So
Yeah.
can we let's talk about the defense, man. Let's
Oh
go ahead
yeah.
and get to it. I mean, Micah set the tone, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Micah set the tone, and it was funny. It was like they knew when he got his sack,
Yeah. It was all downhill.
it was all downhill from there. It was like, okay, now it's time to get me one.
Right.
It seemed like Osa knew it. Osa knew what he was doing. He was playing off Micah, understood what he was going, lining up on, like, at the 5 tech,
Mm-hmm.
on the edge coming up. He was doing this thing.
Right.
DeMarcus. He looked healthy.
He always do the Giants dirty.
Yeah, I'm about to say
He always.
they definitely should hate him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody. Dorrance Armstrong coming off.
Oh yeah.
Hank is. Once we got off to that after that first series,
Mm-hmm.
he's shedding blocks, tossing people.
Right.
Mozzie getting dudes out the club. People don't
Mozzie, I seen Mozzie blow a couple guys. I seen him blow Smiths out the club
you
and
know
almost get the fumble on one play. I was like, yeah,
yeah,
that's what we looking for.
that's what we drafted you for, right
Right.
then and there. Like you say, Dorrance Armstrong, Dante Fowler getting out of there.
Right. Chauncey Golston eating. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was about to get cut.
Right. He's a player.
No, this what you really was signing me
Yeah.
up for.
I'm here.
Gallimore had some quality snaps.
Yeah, I seen him in the backfield a couple times. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So the D line was showing their thing. Doing their thing. Damone Clark was doing. He picked up where he left off in the preseason.
Yeah.
He had around the ball. He was around the ball. He was good in coverage. He was showing the thing. Just the stability, the stable enforcer, LVE.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was solid.
You might not have called his name all night, but that is also a good thing as well.
Right. I seen him rush the pass on a couple blitzes, coverage. Hey, we gotta talk about these undrafted boys, man.
Oh, we gonna get.
Gotta talk about these undrafted boys. Hey, they showed up and showed out.
But which one?
Okay.
But which one?
Right. Bell and Thomas, man. Bell and Thomas.
John Vay set another tone setter.
Right.
Started the game.
Did
we know that he was going to start taking over the Donovan Wilson role till he get back right? Did he look like Donovan Wilson?
Bro, Donovan Wilson didn't even play in this game.
You feel? He didn't play, and we didn't miss him.
And we didn't even miss a beat, bro. That's Dan Quinn. That's Dan Quinn, bro. That's what the defense. That's what the defensive coordinator supposed to do, man. Next man up, step on up. Don't miss a beat.
But it really looked the same though.
Right.
John Vay was around the ball. He was playing coverage. He
had
had
breakups.
Pass breakup on Wallow on the first half. The block field goal that he
had. Kick, right? Like he was doing it.
And Bell, man, like you said, tackling machine.
Right.
Like,
I think we get denied not seeing Overshown in that role, but Bell was like, hey, we ain't gonna miss a beat. I'm gonna step into it.
Yeah. So like you said, get well soon, Overshown.
Right.
Get well soon. But Bell is here, and you might want to get healthy.
Hey, future problems. Mm-hmm. Future problems right there.
Oh. I know we, and shouts out to them undrafted boys because they showed up on the bright lights on the biggest stage.
They showed up.
They made it be known that undrafted is just a status.
Right.
But I got a question though. I thought Trayvon was soft.
Couldn't tackle.
I thought he wasn't physical. So he was
couldn't tackle.
Oh,
all he wanted to do is play coverage and catch picks.
Okay. Ask Saquon, can he tackle?
Right. Mm-hmm. Ex old boy, can he strip? And I ain't talking about for ones.
Oh man, and Deron Bland.
Oh yeah.
He had a hell of a game. Like
multiple pass breakups.
It was looking like towards the end of the game, and they kept trying. It was like, bro, stop trying Bland at this point, bro. Try somebody else, bro.
Right.
Like,
well, who you going? You ain't going that Diggs. Gilly was locking down everything on that side. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro,
Bland was the only option.
I texted you and I said, "Hey, bro, CJ Goodwin is in the game, bro."
Right.
He was like, CJ Goodwin in the game, but they still was testing Bland. That's what. Nah.
I didn't even notice. I was like, Goodwin in the game. Oh man.
That's how bad it got. What happens when Darno and J. Lou get healthy? let's keep it with Dono. Dono's probably going to immediately get his spot back.
Yeah, yeah.
They paid him. They paid him, and we're just gonna have John Vay in that next man up role.
Right. Yeah.
Hopefully we
They
got
get a
more.
couple snaps.
Hopefully we got more blowouts, and we do a heavy rotation. But they did a lot of
Right.
they did a lot of rotating.
Yeah.
For the D line, did
Yeah.
a lot of rotating. So not sure how the secondary is gonna act, but I'm pretty sure that like when Dono comes back, he gonna get his spot. Is
Mhm.
business as usual.
Right.
And John Bay gonna go, special teams and just be ready. Next man up. He gonna be
Yeah.
active. But he's still gonna be game
He
active.
go get some snaps. He'll get some snaps.
Yeah.
He get a couple snaps again.
Far as Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis,
He behind Bland, bro. It is what it is. Bland Brandon took that. That's his spot.
he gonna be insurance, bro. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna have to they gonna he's just gonna be an insurance piece.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
what it is. Cause like I said, we did deal with injuries last year,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't know what to do as
Right.
far as replacing those people. So far as hopefully, knock on wood, nobody gets injured. J. Luke can just rotate in, eventually come in,
Right.
and, but his spot is gone. I mean,
Yeah. He's a backup now. He's a backup now.
his spot is gone. But I mean,
That's hella depth to have though as a backup for sure.
but I do remember that one year that he was the backup, and I believe we had Byron Jones, we had Cheeto, and we had Anthony Brown in the slot. In that game, we went and played the Saints.
Right.
And Jordan Lewis wasn't really playing the entire time until we played the Saints, and they put him specifically on Alvin Kamara that whole game. And so certain things like that is what I see in the foreseeable future once he get healthy. Let's say, for example, we got somebody on the roster that got a let's say for example, we got the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They go and like, okay, J. Lou, your role is the Christian McCaffrey.
Right.
Just check Christian McCaffrey. I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I'm just throwing it out. I'm just throwing it out there as an example. But his spot is gone. His starting spot is gone.
His starting spot is gone. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Deal with that. So yeah. That's pretty much. I ain't really got much to say about this 40 piece on this. Much more to say.
Right. Gilly and Diggs looking like looking like a tandem, bro.
You got to pick your poison.
They looking like a tandem, bro. I'm telling you, man.
You got to pick your poison, and like I say, you ain't go. I know what you not going. You not gonna keep testing Diggs. You can say what you want about his coverage, but you keep the percentages say.
Right. He gonna get you.
You keep playing with him, he gonna come down with it.
He gonna get you. Mm-hmm.
And now it's getting to the point is you better stay away from Blaine.
Right, exactly. Definitely. That pass rush, man.
Because his playmaking skills, like be quiet. Let's not forget, he led the team in interceptions last year.
Exactly, as a rookie.
And this year, what is he? Well, he's tied for the league.
Right.
But that's already he tied with it.
Right.
So let's go on to our segment. We got the good, the bad, the ugly, and we're gonna stay with the offense. Let's go with the good.
Good. I seen like I said, efficiency. It looked like they had a game plan, solid game plan. They got the ball. That got the ball out. I think seeing the stat, that got the ball out quicker than any other QB in the league yesterday. Like 2.1 to 2.3 seconds. He was decisive. He knew where he was going. Like I said, it was torrential downpour wind, so wasn't a huge statistic day, but you didn't have to be. You just didn't have to give it away. So it looked like he's more decisive. He's getting the ball out, putting the ball in his playmaker's hands. I love to see that, man. I love this. I think Mike McCarthy's starting to get in his bag. Like he's more, he's getting comfortable, getting back in the groove, calling plays again. He done it. He called plays in the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl. So he's natural at it. He just had to get the rest off. And I think this was a good, good showing for week one of getting back in the groove on that.
Now let's think about it like you just said. I'm gonna expand on everything that you just said because I agree. None of the starters played in preseason.
Right. So
for Tony Pollard to get his first work off of injury, 14 carries, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Right.
Looking like the same Tony Pollard.
They got juice.
Look at Rico. Rico came and spelled him in, and his couple carries look good.
Got juice.
Look good. Turpin already doubled, tripled his offensive production in one game.
Kellen Moore would never. Would never use Turpin.
He never. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the screen pass. I get it. It's raining. Say
right.
Get it together. but he made a critical third down catch. He had
Mm-hmm.
running out the backfield. He was utilized in space.
Utilize.
So
Utilize.
Tobert was out there. Tobert was doing he
Mm-hmm.
blocked. He was doing a lot of blocking, but
Right. Special
you
teams. Yeah.
you couldn't get on the field last year. So
Exactly.
the fact that you was on the field let me further know you know what time it is, what you're
Right.
doing. So that's fine. The offensive line, you know,
That offensive line, bro. Yes, sir.
I mean, I, I, I mean, Chewy Doga, like you said, we ain't say his name all night till he got nicked up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Austin Richards came in for a little bit, and at that
Mm-hmm.
point, I kind of wanted him to play the rest of the game because Tyron did. He scored after that too, right? When Tyron got back in,
Right. Right. Right.
but Tyron looked good. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Of course, he coming back from multiple injuries. Hopefully, he
Mm-hmm.
stay healthy. But I mean, Zach Martin. I mean, Dexter Lawrence had like one play.
Right. And that was on Biadish.
Beyond,
Biadish. Yep.
and I ain't mad because Dexter Lawrence is one of them ones.
Right. Right. Right.
So
He
I'm
gonna
like,
get one. He gonna get one. He gonna get
yeah,
one. So.
as he should because he's one of them ones. So,
Right.
but other than that, I mean, we didn't hear from Leonard Williams.
Nope.
And
Thibodeau.
did he play?
Did he play?
Did he play?
Ozilo Jalari. I didn't hear his name one time.
Did nothing. Dak was fairly clean the entire game. It was a couple times, the pressure got there.
You're right.
Knocking the ball down. Got a couple knockdowns. He knocked him down a couple times, but most of the night he was pretty much clean.
Mm-hmm.
He had a design run.
Right. At the goal line.
I would have preferred that he slid, but he took he took a hit. Cool. He's still a big dude.
Yeah, big dude, right?
Just for my nerves, I just want you to stay healthy.
Against the Giants on top of
that. Don't
right.
no bad reminders. But at the end of the day, we seen an efficient offense. They played off their defense. They say, hey, don't mess it up. Hey, if we got to punt, we gonna punt. If we got to kick the field goal, we have trust in our kicker in this rain that he can get it done. He got it done. Like I said, we had some touchdowns. Like I said, Tony Pollard scored twice.
Right.
And Turpin scored on the run play. So like I said, we scored on offense. So
right.
And like I say, so the bad we don't have an ugly because we won. I'm telling you right now.
Right.
Unless it was an ugly win, but 40 piece, I'm not about to say. But my bad is these tight ends. And Ferguson was holding it down. And early in the game, he's like, okay, he got a rapport with Dak. He looking like, okay, I can take over Schultz role with ease. Like I said, he was looking good, but that third down drop that he had was critical.
Right.
It stopped the drive. I think we ended up having a punt, whatever. But I mean, it hit you right in his hand. I gave him a pass. I'm like, once again, it's raining. So I'm gonna give you a pass. But hitting the shot, I'm gonna tell you like this, boy. The back shoulder Dak gave you
in the end zone.
Protect yourself. It was a touchdown. I mean, a perfect pass.
Right.
And you drop that touchdown pass. I'm ready for them to be on the jug machine on the plane.
Right. And he had issues with drop last year. You can't come out and drop your first pass of the season for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on now. But I mean, the fact that Dak trusted him is a good thing. Like you said, the other drops that we did have, like I said, I'm gonna just attribute it to rain.
Right.
Because it was raining and like Candy said, a lot of drops around the league. A lot of like I said,
it was nasty. It was nasty. I did it yesterday on the East Coast. So
we understand, game reps is definitely different from practice reps.
Right.
So them live bullets come hit you. It's a little different. But like I say, we got to get it together, tight ends.
Definitely. They block their ass off, but we got to catch the ball.
You got to catch the ball. I mean, especially the ones that hit you dead in your hands.
In your hands.
We talking about them two drops. We talking about them hit dead in the hands.
Right. Definitely. But that stat line was a whole lot different with just them two passes. And he overthrew CD for another touchdown. That was on him.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know what? Now that I can think about it, because I was like, ooh, you missed him. I'd rather you miss him high.
Yeah, right.
In that situation.
Exactly.
Then you trying to fit it in the tight window, trying to get it. Next thing you know it's a pick.
And you bounce off somebody, or
you took points off the board. So like you say, either you hit a high, either he can get it or nobody else can. He almost got it.
Yep.
But like I said, it was that. Now that was on you. You know what I'm saying? And it was another pass that he missed during the game. It kind of short hopped it or shorted. And
the one to Michael Gallup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one to Michael Gallup, and I think it was another one to CD that he threw it short. I don't know
Hmm.
if it was on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm gonna just throw it to my guy in the vicinity and just keep it moving. I don't want to throw it, get a turnover, cost
Right.
effort. Who knows? At that point, like I said, I'm not nitpicking at that point. We at 40 points.
Right. Right.
I'm just,
Right.
just speaking on what we can get better on, what he did do. Like I said, he didn't play a
Mhm.
perfect game, but he damn sure ain't messed it up. And
Exactly.
that was the whole point of the offense. Don't mess this up. This
Don't
defense
mess it up. Don't mess it up. And I think Gallup misjudged one on the sideline. As we speak, we did have a 3-and-out. It was just the first one 3-and-out, and it was the first play of the series. We threw up top to Gallup. It should have been a big completion, but he jumped, and you know he real athletic, and it carried him
yeah.
all the way out of bounds instead of just catching, or either jumping straight up and coming down, or just
Mm-hmm.
catching the ball. He jumped and drifted, and he landed and got pushed out of bounds. That one was on him. That was a perfect throw. He just got to like I said, first game
Gotta
playing.
get
You know what I'm saying? Just got to get it together.
that's all.
Just nitpicking stuff.
Now we go to the defense. What we gonna do? Great, and greater.
Yeah, that's all I can see.
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I mean at that point, man, the defense, like I said, is really nothing much more that we can say about
Right,
the defense. That
right.
that was one of those performance. And funny
Hmm.
thing, my pops text me uh after the game, no, before the game. I think it was around the 4 o'clock game, and because after the 49ers played the Steelers, he was like, "Man, we need a 49ers type game."
Yeah,
And I'm like, "All right, cool, before the game, and I ain't say nothing." So during the game, and this onslaught is happening. I said, "You said you wanted a 49ers type game, right? You said you wanted a 49ers
right,
type game,
right,
right?" Like you say, now that defense, like you say, that defense was putting something on the Steelers. Like
yeah. Lighten
they
them up. They
they
ain't have
showed
first
up.
down in the first half. I don't think.
I mean, it was looking ugly. It was looking ugly, and the score at the end kind of got a little better. You know,
Right,
they make it
right,
respectable. But no, that game was uncompetitive. Them boys showed up like, hey, we the 49ers. I don't know what y'all was talking about. Whatever what y'all was talking
right.
about, we ain't trying
Kenny
to
Pickett, what?
hit. We ain't trying to hit none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Kenny Pickett, what? Like, nah.
And that's what you got. And that's what they don't have to. They don't have to do this because they professionals. You go do your job. You worry about your
Right,
job.
right.
Like you say, you had Philly. Philly started off hot when they went against went against the Patriots, but once again they were dealing with another rainy game as well.
Hmm.
And like I say, rain in Foxborough is different type of rain. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so that game ended up getting ugly, ended up getting competitive. Like I say, they started off hot, then Patriots came back, and then Patriots
Hmm.
realized, they figured it out, but they had a tough game off the
Right,
simple fact. So it's like, okay, cool. The people that we looking at in our division, okay, 49ers set the tone.
right.
Eagles, they end up winning. They
Hmm.
championship pedigree. They found a way
Right.
to win. What we gonna do?
That's right. What we gonna do exactly? How we gonna look? Are we gonna come out here and hold it down? We gonna look like like we know what we're doing out here. We're gonna be competitive. One of the top teams in the NFC. And that's exactly what we did.
And let's prove it. So let's prove it. So let's get on back to the injury report. We according to Patrick No C Walker, we left the game unscathed.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like I say, Chewy got nicked
Yeah.
Edoga, he got nicked up during the game, but he returned
This
to the game.
this saying he got poked in the eye, so it won't nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it won't nothing crazy.
So he, like I said, he returned. So that's all well on that front.
That's a
So
blessing.
hopefully maybe next week, maybe Tyler Smith will be ready. And then if
Right.
that's the case, then we know for sure that we got some depth now. Cause we was a little worried.
We had a lot of worry.
Yeah.
Oh, we was a lot of worry.
I about to say, okay.
It was a chance that both of them, him and Tyrone, could have been out. You know what I'm saying? So that we was sweating. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep. And then when he went down, I'm like, bro, we better call
Right.
somebody in right now. But
Right.
like you say, so he dodged that bullet. So like I said, we didn't have any other injuries. So like I said, we should be fine. Hopefully, Donovan Wilson, like I said, he had a baby last week. I think that's what held up his process of coming back playing this week. Hopefully, he returns.
Right.
Who else did we have injured? We didn't have anybody. Tyron played well.
Yeah, Tyrone played well. Yeah.
It,
Uh-huh.
once again, it was just a rolled ankle. But when it comes to Tyron, we take all precautions.
Yeah, all because
Yeah,
you never know with him.
yeah. So that's how that went. So other than that, we felt healthy. So that's what we want to keep this trend.
Right.
We want to keep this trend on the right path. Sam Williams, his turf toe looked fine. He got off the
Yeah.
ball, and I mean he hit Daniel Jones one time.
No, he was just a quarter second too fast. He almost timed it perfect, bro.
And
Like, the rest didn't even try
yeah,
to stop.
that's how fast he was. That's how fast because they
He
couldn't
came,
stop it.
boom.
Mm.
Like Chris Collinsworth just said, "Yo, Daniel Jones running back out there. I guess he's doing it for the team. Let him know that he's a competitor." And before he get out of his mouth saying, "Well, boom,"
Yeah, and they're like, yeah,
blew
get
his
him
whole
up out
chest
here.
off.
Yeah, get him up out of here.
Get him out of there.
Ah man. So Monday Night Football is tonight. Buffalo Bills are playing the New York Jets in Meadowlands again.
Hmm.
We definitely will be watching this game very closely.
I wonder if they got the caution tape off the field yet, because after that murder scene last night,
coming coming by the chalk outline still out
that
there.
that chalk still out there, bro.
Oh man. We definitely will be watching this game very closely. I want to see how the Jets look in a real game.
Right, right,
Like I said, all the hype. Like I said, they got a lot of hype, a lot of fanfare. A lot of people got them, going to the Super Bowl, or got them as contenders, instant contenders
right,
already.
right,
Um, I've said on Three Man Weave that the Buffalo Bills have been disrespected. I'm pretty sure if they have any type of resolve or
hmm
pride in themselves, they've been hearing the noise
Oh yeah,
coming from their own division when it comes to Miami, when it comes to the Jets,
right,
and they should be feeling like the division still run through us.
hmm
So I'm anticipating that this is going to be a great game, off the simple fact that it is a divisional game. It seemed like
right.
all the divisional games yesterday were very competitive. Other
Yep.
than other than Seahawks and the Rams, I have no idea what happened with them.
What happened with that, bro? I don't know.
And yeah, also the Browns and the Bengals. That was an ugly game too.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's different when you playing in the monster. Look, if Joe
Yeah,
Burrow go
because
for 82 yards, I mean, everybody should get a little pass, man. Like you got winds and rain like that. I mean, it's hard.
because on the flip side, Deshaun Watson didn't look good either. So it's like
Nope. Jalen Hurts ain't look good. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody,
well, like
if
that
the rain
rain,
and wind is
yeah,
different.
that rain is different. But like I said, most of the division games yesterday were competitive. So I'm going to anticipate the same thing tonight. But once again, we're going to be looking very focused on the New York Jets and see how they
Right.
do. And whatever, like I said, I know it's Monday night now, and like I said, we haven't seen the game yet. But
Right.
I think that I'm going to be very focused on. You go first. I don't want to
Right.
take your point.
I know the defense is going to be stout. I know they got stout defense,
Yeah.
but I want to see where we can take. If they got a third corner or a linebacker that we can take advantage of. I think Mark McCarthy can do that. But really, I want to see what that offensive line look like. Cause I'm telling you, if they come in half stepping, it's going to be a problem for Aaron Rodgers. He ain't mobile like Daniel Jones now. Now Aaron Rodgers can get away. Now he elusive. Well, he has been elusive in the past on us. I don't think he got that step no more.
hey, hey,
So I want to see how they offensive line hold up for him,
and they
pass
they
protecting.
they know that this is their Achilles heel. They've been saying it. People have been saying it. Like I say, they've made it. They've acknowledged that this offensive line is not up to par. So,
Right,
like I said, if the Bills can have any success tonight, just imagine what we gonna do to
right.
him. And like you said, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is not a statue. Like
Not
you
a
said,
stat, no, no.
he can move, but he is definitely still not as mobile as Daniel Jones
Nope.
at this point in his career.
Right.
So if they have any chinks in that armor on that offensive line, and if we can attack
Hmm.
that, I'm
Oh,
for sure.
Dan Quinn gonna know.
Oh, we're gonna definitely find out tonight for sure, and then we're gonna
Right,
definitely find them weak spots. Like I said, I don't give a damn what they got. They ain't got nobody that can stop Micah.
right. Not a one. I
So
also want to see how they deploy their running backs. You got two monsters. You got Brees Hall coming back off injury. Got
mhm.
Dalvin Cook. There's another back mix in there too. William was the boy from North Carolina.
Michael Carter.
Yeah, he's pretty good too. So I want to see like how they split them carries. How they, you know what I'm saying? That's a good. I want to see how they roll with that tandem.
All right, it's a different team, right? But I do understand, it's he's a good player and all that. But Dalvin Cook ain't never done nothing to us.
No, not at all. Not at all.
We went out there, he might have had one good game against us one time. I'm not going to diminish what he's accomplished. But most of the time, and I get once again I get it with the Vikings. Dalvin Cook ain't really done much to us.
Right. Very true. Very true.
Bryce Hall,
Coming off a
coming off
big injury.
coming off an ACL injury, what I'm saying, we're gonna have to see it. We gonna
Did he
have to
play? I
see.
don't even know he played preseason or not. I don't think he did.
Now, sure, you might have had a couple snaps, or
Mm-hmm.
or one, but at the end of the day, we gonna have to show up what we had going on because, like I said, if the Giants was able to continue what they were doing in that first drive, and I'm
Right.
pretty sure that most teams gonna look on film and see, okay, they did combo blocks here, they did this
Right.
here, they did this. This is how you attack this defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that most teams are going to try the same thing. So we got to make a conscious effort of getting better on
Right.
stopping the run, so we can unleash these pass rushers. Like you said, we
Exactly.
understand pass rushing is a privilege.
You're right.
I want to see how, like you said, we know they corners, we know they got good corners, good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, we want to see it somewhere that we can exploit.
Right.
We can figure that out. We can figure that out. But I want to know what they gonna do with how they gonna defend us is one thing, because like I said, we didn't show our hand on
We
offense.
we didn't show nothing, bro. Brandon Cooks had 2 catches.
Yeah,
CD had 4 catches. Gallup had 1. You know what I'm saying? Toba didn't even get none. Tony Pollard didn't go crazy with no wheel routes, no passes out the backfield. Deuce didn't really get the ball too late, and he ain't do nothing but run the ball, run the clock.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like now they seen Turpin get the ball 4 or 5 times, so they're gonna have to try to prepare for everything.
Yeah. So that's the benefit. That's the a luxury that we have, because like I said, we didn't get to really show our hand. Um, the matchup I want to see. So we're definitely going to be able to see a good matchup, because the fact that if Stephon Diggs goes into the slot today, the Sauce travel. And if
Right.
Sauce travels, then we know
Will
he's
he
gonna
travel?
travel.
Right.
We know he's gonna
Exactly.
travel next week. But if he don't travel, then
Oh,
we know
it's
like,
ooh,
yeah, it's a wrap for whoever. Like I
ooh,
say, whoever.
wee. Who's the number 2 corner?
I think it's DJ Reed.
Okay, he's all right. He's all right. He's all right.
Yeah, I
But he,
like
Brandon, yeah, I ain't worried about no the number 2 corner with Brandon Cooks, because Brandon
yeah,
Cooks will be a number 1 on anybody else's team, right?
yeah. So I'm
Well,
like,
not
hey,
anybody, but a lot of teams in the NFL. I ain't gonna say anybody else's team, but a
yeah,
lot of teams in the NFL, he'll be a number 1 still. So
like
him on against a number 2 is legit.
he decent. He understand. He good.
Yeah,
But it's just gonna be different. Like I said, if Sauce is traveling, cool. We understand what's going on.
right,
But if Sauce not traveling, hey, I got
right,
my guy
right.
CD over everybody.
Because if he don't travel with Diggs, he's not gonna travel with CD. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah,
yeah,
because that wouldn't make no sense.
absolutely. You're gonna get
Right,
y'all gonna be here for a long night.
because Diggs gonna eat you up. Right, exactly.
um, I ain't really got no much more.
Too man, hey, that's cut. Hey, ain't too much to say when you get
Hey,
somebody with that 40 piece.
with that, yeah, it's
That
like
right. I got. Let me get 20 Parmesan garlic. Let me get 20.
because at the end
Let
of
me
the
get
day,
that 40 piece.
because
Honey Old Bay. Let me get that 20 honey Old Bay.
because if people understand, if they understand us, like I said, we said it last year, we gonna say it again this year. We're not gonna get too hype until we get to an NFC Championship game.
Right,
We
exactly.
understand.
Right.
But at the same time, what we never gonna do is apologize for no win.
Nope, sure won't.
And like I say, this was a great win. Like I say,
Mhm.
I'm 40. Like I say, 40-0, a shutout. So like I
Right.
say, I
Enjoy it.
ain't
It don't
like
happen
I say,
often.
so we could definitely be happy. Like I said, we could have been came
Mhm.
here glowing, popping off like we really want to, like
Right.
but we didn't.
That ain't us. That ain't us.
We'll keep it,
Right.
keep it calm and keep it cordial. We're gonna understand what the mission is. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
but this, like I said, it's only week 1. Not gonna get too high, but
Right.
we show enough ain't gonna be low on the
Yeah,
on,
definitely, definitely. Like I
on
said, that we the fan, we keep it in perspective, bro. We ain't all rainbow
yeah,
sunshine. When we
exactly.
bad, we tell we bad. When we good, we tell we good.
You
Hey,
know,
this week 1 regular season game.
absolutely.
It's a good game. On to the Jets. Let's go.
But at the same time, we dropped 40 on them. We dropped 40
40,
on them, bro.
40 pieces on them.
40 piece,
Mm,
boy. Oh man, but listen, we are the Dallas Duo. I'm D Hill. That's your guy D White. We are here every Monday. On the 3 Man Weave
yes,
YouTube
sir.
channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, hey, the Virginia State Trojans 2-0, baby.
We gotta keep
Yes,
it
sir.
going.
Beat
We got it.
Norfolk State. Beat
Uh
I forgot who we played last this week. It's some name to start with a T. It's a long name. Beat them. So 2-0, baby, to keep it going.
let's keep it going. Get that
Yes, sir.
CIAA, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Yeah, yeah. See ya.
And we out.